Yes. Are you?
That tablet didn't even work. Just go to the corner and back. Like most of these motherfuckers. Go work on side of the street anyway.
It's so far and mean. It's Wednesday, September 20. For the most part, the only people that doesn't know that people come. Rhetoric that's only continuously is rhetoric that specifically targeted people of color. And so it is unfortunate that even our colleagues do not see what part of his rhetoric was specifically to us. You would write, quote, it hurts my heart that we have ghetto black bees, except she was said the word. She went to work. We gave America to many social media platforms for creating disinformation not from Congress in 2022, but she keeps her profile up. Free spirit. She didn't just have the tragic back in August. She did call her a DEI Shaniqua, and she also went after the Congresswoman.
Hey, can I ask a butt in here and ask, please mute your microphones until the meeting starts?
Thank you. Happy Wednesday, everyone. We're going to go over a couple of housekeeping rules. Please keep your microphones on mute until you hear your docket call. Once your docket is called, you will hear a brief description outlining today's docket. The chairman will then swear you in, and you will begin with your testimony. Mr. Chairman?
Okay. In compliance with notification requirements of Ohio's open meeting law and section 101.021 of the codified ordinances of Cleveland, Ohio, 1796, Notice of this meeting has been publicly posted. All boards and commissions under the purview of the City Planning Department conduct their meetings according to Robert's Rules of Order. Actions during the meeting will be taken by voice vote. Abstentions from any vote due to a conflict of interest should be stated for the record before the taking of any vote. In order to ensure that everyone participating in the meeting has the opportunity to be heard, we ask that you use the raise hand feature before asking a question or making a comment. The raise hand feature can be found in the participants panel on the desktop and mobile versions and activated by clicking the hand icon. Please wait for the chair or facilitator to recognize you and be sure to select unmute and announce yourself before you speak. When finished speaking, please lower your hand by clicking on the raise hand icon again and mute your microphone. We will also use the chat feature to communicate with participants. The chat feature can be activated by clicking the chat button located at the bottom of the WebEx screen. All meeting activity is being recorded by way of the WebEx platform. These proceedings are also being live streamed by way of YouTube. All requests to speak on a particular matter by way of our website and email have been considered. We have also received emails from those who have provided written comments on a particular matter. Mr. Jacobson.
Mr. Chairman, this is Dan Jacobson from the Law Department. Preliminary issues, the live stream. Can we verify that the live stream is on and functioning?
It is, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, as the Law Department has done since these public meetings have gone virtual and are hybrid, law states its objection to the use of the chat function. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Davis.
Mr. Bradley,
Here.
Mr. Maskey,
Here.
Mr. Dink,
Here.
Mr. Gallagher.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Okay, we're gonna bring up the first docket will be one of our last dockets on there. Do we have everybody in, Ms. Davis, for fire for this docket?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
All right, so the building docket cease use A 231-25, 3101 East 55th Street.
Application and fees are in order. The notice of violation is a cease use issued through the Department of Public Safety, Division of Fire. Issued on September 5th of 2005. Appeal was received September 16th of 2005. I'm sorry, September 16th of 2025. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson Law, with the representation from the Department of Division of Fire. Please state your name for the record.
Captain Dave Talbot. I'm the Fire Marshal for the City of Cleveland.
Okay,
Okay. If the applicant is here with, I'm sorry, I have brain fog this morning. But the representative for docket A 231-25, please state your name for the records.
Good morning. My name is Mira F. Team. I am here on behalf of Mr. Giancarlo, who is the owner of the property located at 3101 East 55th Street.
Is he going to be giving testimony this morning?
Not today.
Okay.
okay, go ahead then, and let us know what you want to do.
They have to be sworn in first, though,
I'm
Mr.
sorry,
Chairman.
I'm sorry. Okay, so those, including Captain Talbot, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
I do.
Okay, the appellant, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just wanted to start off with a few updates on our end. Mr. Giancarlo has received a letter from earlier this month noting the violations that have occurred on the property. He is taking these very seriously and has tried already remedying everything he can in short order. For instance, he has already sealed off the elevator shafts that have been a known issue. Those are sealed and completely shut off to any sort of access. He has also swept the floors and the facility to remove any sort of debris that might be on the floors. He's also replaced the front man door, which, from my understanding, has been an issue in terms of access. He has replaced it about 3 to 4 times since the date of this letter, and unfortunately, it has been broken into and again opened those 3 to 4 times thereafter. He's continuously trying to remedy that issue. He's also, even before the date of this letter, been trying to fix the sprinkler system, which has been a known issue. But again, this has been somewhat difficult for him due to the break-ins that have been continuously occurring at the property. With all that said, we just want to bring this to the board's attention to show that he is indeed taking these violations seriously and intends to do what he can to resolve them in short order. However, with that, he has recently obtained counsel as recently as this week. So me and my colleague have not been able to get fully up to speed on the facts of the matter. And so with that, we reached out to the city attorney regarding a potential continuance of this hearing. The city attorney had no objection, and we understand that it is ultimately up to the board to continue this matter. So we respectfully request that this be continued for at least 2 weeks, just to give us some more time to get fully abreast on the facts of the issues. And with that, we are open to any questions that you may have.
Okay, let me bring up the city. Mr. Vanover?
Mr. Chairman, this is Dan Jacobson from the Law Department. I was the individual that the appellant's counsel reached out to, and I did at the time disclose to them that I had no objection to the continuance of the docket before us.
Okay,
Mr. Chairman, this is Patty. This is a fire, Public Safety Division of Fire. Captain Talbin would be speaking on behalf of the city.
absolutely. Let's hear from Captain Telvin.
Okay, as far as the continuance, I have no objection if we want to look at this in 2 weeks, if you need to get your head wrapped around it. And I'd be more than happy to meet with you and go over everything that the discrepancies that we found and the issues that are the most hazardous that need to be corrected as quickly as possible.
Thank you.
Okay, so keep it secure and we'll go ahead and we can do that. We can move to continue this case. Patty, do we need a motion for that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so motion to continue this case for 2 more weeks. Moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Dank.
Mr. Bradley? Mr. Maskey?
Yes.
Mr. Dink?
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher?
Yes. Okay, it'll, well, the notice will be sent out within 2 weeks, but we'll be.
So, Mr. Chairman, the 2 weeks date will be October 8th of 2025. Do we want to state that for the record?
Yes,
That's
Yeah.
2 weeks from today.
yes.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, thank you, everybody. So we'll go back to the top of the order. Billing docket A 081-25 3027 East 65th Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is condemnation of the main structure. Issue March 21st of 2025. Appeal was received on March 28th of 2025, requesting for 4 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official, Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record? Mr. Chairman, I do not see any representation for RQ Capital LLC in the participants panel, nor is that person present in room 514 this morning.
Okay, Mr. Vanover, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Okay, Mr. Jacobson.
Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
And through the chairman to Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant and or docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
Through the chairman, the due process recording of notice having been given to this appellant, the board can proceed with its hearing and ruling today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Vanover.
Mr. Chairman, this is a condemnation of the main structure. There is an active building permit. However, they have not completed the mechanical and plumbing permits. You can see by the condition of the property, it's in various stages of either construction or disrepair. We are beyond the 4 months that they asked for, as this notice of violation was issued more than the 4 months ago that they asked. So we would ask that you would deny any more time, find that the violation notice was properly issued, and remand it back to the Department of Building and Housing.
Okay, the notice was properly issued and motion is in order to deny more time and remand the property to the Division of Building and Housing for any further action. Motion? Moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Maschke.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Next docket is building docket A086-25, 140 Public Square.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is interior and exterior maintenance and failure to register. Issued on March 6th and March 12th of 2025. Appeal was received on April 3rd of 2025, requesting for 6 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson, Law. With the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative, please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record.
Yes, my name is Cristina Ribeiro, and I am employee for MK Park.
Okay. Miss, is that, say your last name again, please, Bella?
Cristina Ribeiro,
Ribeiro, okay.
yes.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead and proceed.
Okay, so we received this violation and to remove a lot of inflammables, a lot of garbage that the tenants left there in our garage, and I clean up everything. The place now is very nice and clean. However, we got a violation too, that refers to columns, to walls, to plumbing, to leaking pipes, etc. But we own only the basement. The pipes and the columns and the beams doesn't belong to us. So I addressed this issue to the park condo, and that belongs to them. And they are taking the time to do this, to do these repairs. And they said it's not the priority because right now they're working the facade restoration, and this is not the priority. And that's why I request this hearing, because I would like you to reissue this violation for structural part in plumbing in plumbing and structure to the park building condominium.
Okay,
That's why I'm here today.
okay. Is there, I noticed there's a failure to register. Is that part of your deal that you need to register?
Yes, for me, in order to register, I need to fix all of the violations. So that's why I didn't do it yet.
Okay. All right, Mr. Vanover.
So, Mr. Chairman, this is 140 Public Square. This is the park building that sits on the corner of Public Square, directly across from our city and the casino. This violation notice was issued to MK Park LLC, as the county auditor's page has them listed as the owners for this parcel. This parcel includes the basement, the parking garage, and those sections. This building, as a condo building, has multiple parcels. It says a single footprint, but then it has multiple levels horizontally where the parcels are divided, and then it is divided again for each of the condos. By law, we are required to cite whoever the county declares the owner of the parcel. MK Park has the ownership of the garage. They are the operator of the garage, and our position is they are also responsible to register their parking garage under the city ordinances and do an inspection and evaluation of the structural and physical conditions. And they are responsible for maintaining the portions of the building on their parcel. If there is some other contract or some other agreement with the condo association, they have remedy outside of this board to those vehicles by which they can get amends and have remedy and mitigate. But our position is they own the parcel, they own the structure that's on the parcel, they own the contents on the parcel, and therefore they are responsible for maintaining it. This building, in all portions, has been in disrepair for some time. The upper portions, the condo association is in the process of restoring, doing a full facade renovation. And this is the part of the building that holds up the rest of the building. So we would ask that you find that this violation notice was properly issued, and that if MK Park wants to, they have the right to litigate against the Park Building Condo Association, but that's not before this board because the county auditor and recorder indicates that this is that they are the owners of this building. And you can see by the photographs before us, the parking garage, the structural elements are in considerable disrepair.
Okay, you want to respond to that?
Yes, I do. MK Park doesn't own the columns, the beams, and outside walls. So how can I touch in the such important structural part of the building? We don't own it. We don't own the pipes. The pipes are leaking from the residential, from up there. We don't have water there. No? So that's why I feel like if I do anything there and something goes wrong, I'm going to be blamed for. So, and that's my position here. It's impossible to touch. It's the foundation of that building. This happens to be in the garage, but it doesn't belong to me. No.
Okay, well, that's where, that's where there's a little problem here in as far as, or big problem. Okay, as far as the city is saying you're responsible for this and that you own this, You're saying you're not. And so you're going to have to prove that it belongs to someone else. Okay, because as it states, and as the Mr. Manover stated, the chief building inspector, is that according to the county records, it is yours. And so that leaves us with.
Mr. Chairman, this is Patty. There is what was provided to the city, or I'm sorry, was provided to the board by appellants, is a deed recorded in AFN number 2014-0603-0055. Can I see the VN? And it is a deed amended and restated master declaration of easements, the VN, covenants and restrictions. On the top of page 15 at 5.2, structural supports. It does say that under subsection little a, the commercial parcel owner, the residential parcel owners, and the Southworth parcel owners shall not take any action to their respective parcels that would adversely affect the structural safety, integrity, or support of other parcels below the level of support. I believe that is what they are arguing under this for not being responsible for the structural repairs because of the deed restrictions. So that's their defense there, that I believe she's saying is raised as to those particular issues in the violation notice. I think it's only a portion of it if I'm looking at this notice correctly.
Okay, but then if that is correct, then we can't ask her to fix something that it's saying that she's not allowed to.
She's asking you to make the determination that she's not responsible for those under the documents that she's presenting, if I'm hearing her correctly, is what she's arguing.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, and is that before us to do?
Under her appeal statement, they've asked for 6 months, but did provide that, and she's made that argument to this board. That's for you to decide if it's properly before you.
Well, I'm not, I mean, you're letting me know about this.
Yeah, that was, I think Dan wants to be heard on the issue. In
Okay.
response. Thank you.
Maybe he can help. Okay.
Mr. Chairman, this is Dan Jacobson from the Law Department. This looks, the city cited who they have as the titled owner. If there's an agreement between the owner and a party that the city is not aware of, that is on the recorded deed or easement that is on the recorder's office, that's not before the board. I would argue that the violation notice as issued is proper and that the city cited the titled ownership that the city believes is the owner of the property. The maintenance agreement between the owner and another third party is not before the board.
So legally, Mr. Chairman, you've now heard both arguments from each party. And so now that is your determination to make as a board, whether you want to agree with the city or with the appellant.
Okay.
Mr.
yes.
Chairman, if I make one more statement and I can find the details. The City of Cleveland codified ordinances say no owner, it assigns a responsibility to the owner and states within the ordinances that an owner cannot subrogate these responsibilities to another party.
Mr. Chairman, with the caveat that 3101.09 states specifically the responsibility of the owner code, with the exception under section B that says an owner who enters into a written agreement with a person or entity to perform work to improve, add, or construct on the owner's property shall be exempt from the responsibility for the errors or omissions of the person or entity hired to perform the work, if the written agreement specifically makes the person or entity performing the work responsible for obtaining all required permits and approvals from the city. I think the city is arguing that's not been provided to them, if I'm hearing the city correctly. I believe I'm hearing appellant saying that it does, that exception applies, and the city saying that the entity owner, appellant, sorry, has not provided that information to the city or met its burden.
And Mr. Chairman, the city can, to speak for the city's position is that exception is specifically for when a person hires a contractor to do work or pays somebody to do work. It specifically says to do work, and that person in some manner fails to comply. The owner is not responsible for the contractor's failure to comply. It specifically requires work to be done. And in this argument, they're saying that they can't do any work. So our position is that that exception does not apply.
Okay, so that makes it a little more specific. Board members, let's have you weigh in. See if you have an opinion on this.
It seems, Chairman, to the appellant, have you discussed with your condo association this citation?
Yes, I did. And for several times throughout these months, I spoke to them. They're like, that's the thing. They don't feel that's important for them right now. Yes, because I think because the violation was not issued to them as well. Could be joint violation. It's totally fine with me. It was a joint violation. I will do my part, they do the part, and it will be totally fine. And no, but I spoke to them several times. They always say, oh, let's see, oh, this is not important right now. This is not Fox, that's not our priority. I have several emails and everything. And for me, it's frustrating, no? Because we don't own those, I'm going to repeat myself, sorry. We don't own the columns. We don't, that's the foundation that holds the entire building. Why I should be maintain that? We bought the garage like that. MK bought the garage like that. It is like that because of negligence for so long by Park Building. That's why you can see outside now they fix outside, very nice, because it's like this, because neglecting, and they did the same inside. Why I should be doing this job all by myself?
Okay,
Mr. Chairman, my experience as an architect and dealing with condominiums is that the structure is not owned by the individual, it's owned by the association. So I appreciate the city is citing the current owner of the space, but I don't know, I think this is more of a legal issue that needs to be resolved before us, and maybe this needs to be remanded back to the city.
okay, there's a thought. Mr. Denk?
I concur with Mr. Maschke. I think the city and our board has taken the path that is only practical in citing this appellant, and the confusion and the remedy is through that condo association. It sounds like it might be a condo agreement that needs to be embellished and better defined to assign these responsibilities.
And remanding it might help to do that?
It would give the appellant the mechanism to go back to the condo association with a clear definition of the problem and seek a remedy, it seems to be, yes.
Yeah, and make sure that the city has all of that information too. Okay.
Mr. Chairman, if I could interject, this is Dan from Law. Through the chairman to the appellant, you say you've spoken to a contractor. Have you reached out to numerous contractors? Just wondering if one contractor is dragging their feet, have you pursued alternative approaches to getting the matter fixed?
Yes, I contacted at least like 10 engineers, and the only one that answered to me is the one who's doing the work outside right now. Another one says too small, the job is too small for them, or not enough time, we were super busy. The only one who answered to me was the one at ECS, if I'm not mistaken, the one who's doing the facade outside.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes,
I would also like to just remind the board that there is a failure to register violation notice that is also included in this. And under the City of Cleveland ordinances, there is a requirement for all commercial parking garage owners to have the garage inspected and registered with the city.
right. And you've already stated that until those repairs are made, you're unable to register. Is that correct?
Yes, and I didn't know I had to register, forgive my ignorance. I didn't know about that. Yes, we're gonna do that, but they said we need to fix all the violation first before registering, because I'm assuming the garage is gonna be inspected.
Mr. Chairman, that's not accurate. The registration requirement is, it's a requirement for commercial parking garage owners and operators to register the condition as it sits, regardless of condition, to verify an inspection must be conducted. They must report to the city what the condition is. Regardless of all of these other factors, as a parking garage owner and operator, they are required to have the inspection conducted and the registration submitted. And I'll say it again, regardless of the condition, the registration indicates whether it is unsafe, safe with a maintenance plan, or safe. So the repairs do not have to be completed prior to registration. The registration is required, period.
Okay, so probably to take care of all that situation is if we just make a motion in order to deny more time, remand the property to the Division of Building and Housing for any further action. Motion?
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Dank.
Second.
Okay, second by Mr. Maschke.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks, and it does sound like as if you're going to have to, one of the first moves would be to register it, I would say. So, just work with the city and whatever is required. You heard some of the comments by our architect and I would move on that. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, appreciate your time with me.
Okay. Next docket is building docket A 147-25. 1500 Superior Avenue.
Application and fees are included. Notice of violation is failure to register and exterior maintenance issued on May 28th of 2025. Appeal was received on June 13th of 2025. Applicant was requesting for 1 year to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record?
Hello, good morning. My name is Jason Surdock, and I represent the management company that manages the building on behalf of ownership.
Okay, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead and proceed.
So we received the violation, which outlined some extensive work that needed to be done to the exterior of the building, foundation tuck pointing. It identified a crack on the southeast corner of the building, which is related to one of the stairwells. We've contracted with Brad Schwartz with Lewin and Associates as our structural engineer. We are in the process of working on a plan with the Third Day Restoration is our restoration contractor that's going to complete the work. They're wrapping up another job that they're doing for us right now, and we hope to get started in November, but the situation with the weather closing in is going to make it difficult to do foundation tuck pointing and pinning of the existing brick structure if it gets too cold. So we were just asking to, we're not denying any of the work that needs to be done, and we have a plan to complete that work. But should the weather get cold and prevent us from getting done, we would like the spring to get it finished. As far as the registration, I know, Mr. Vanover, we know what we're doing with these. We've submitted them for other parking garages. This one, there was a question of whether or not it was going to remain as a parking garage or become something different. We were in negotiations for 6 months with a prospective tenant. That went away. So again, our structural engineer is Lewin. He did all of our other parking structure studies. We'll get that over to you right away. He wanted to include photographs and this work that has been outlined that we received in May.
Okay, Mr. Vanover?
So, Mr. Chairman, as you've heard me say, multiple times before this board, these are not conditions that happen due to an event. There is an expectation that property owners maintain their property prior to the city's engagement, where we shouldn't, we don't need to tell them that there are problems. They should know this. This was issued in May. We had plenty of weather by which this work could have been done. And then in subsequent years, there was also plenty of weather where this work could have been done. We don't object to a limited amount of time to get the registration in. We would ask no more than 60 days to have that registered. That ordinance has been in place for some time now. It is currently a parking garage, and what it's going to be is a different, that's a different matter that's in the future. And we would ask that any amount of time for repairs. Obviously, we understand that the weather in Cleveland is the weather in Cleveland, but it needs to be repaired. And if the owner needs to take special conditions for weather, then so be it. We need this repaired. This is, it's 15th and Superior. This is not some isolated building in some industrial park somewhere.
Okay. Okay, so we're looking at November 24th, 2025 to have the property, that'll be 60 days, have the property registered. And we'll give you the March 24th, 180 days, 2026 to abate the violations. Motion?
So moved.
Second. Mr. Dank.
Second.
Second by Mr. Maschke.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, notice to be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next docket is a building docket A 164-25, 10600-10601 Berea Road.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance, issued on March 30th of 2025. Appeal was received June 27th of 2025, requesting for 2 years to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson, Law. With the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative, please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record.
Good morning, board members. My name is James Shields. I'm with Socorro Law, who represents Weston as well as the property owner. I am here with Frank Santoyamo, who is the registered agent and authorized agent of both Weston and the property owner. I am also here with Jonathan Fitzwater, who is an authorized agent of Weston and property owner, and also the lead project manager for this instant building. If it's okay, I'd let them introduce themselves quickly and
Okay,
state
go
their
ahead.
names.
Yeah,
Jonathan?
my name is John Fitzwater. I'm the Director of Project Management for Weston Inc. We are the authorized agent for the owner of this property.
Okay.
Good morning. My name is Frank Santiamo. Nice to meet everyone.
Okay, I got you there. All right. So for all of you that are going to be giving testimony, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. I had one more. I do. Who's that?
I do, sorry.
Okay, very good. All right. Whoever's going to be giving the testimony for this, go ahead. You can start.
I'll start here. So the building is a building in 1905. Legacy Property Investments, which is a wholly owned subsidiary of Weston, owns and manages the property. As of now, all but 2 tenants have left the property, as the plan is to demolish the property because of its age structure. Weston also managed the building across the street and did a similar demolish and rebuilding of the Amazon building that is corner to that. So that is the similar plan here. And if you don't mind going to the next slide. So the next slide is the concept of what is being built at the current location. As of now, the remaining tenants that are at the existing building will be out or should be out by the end of this calendar year. And then in the Q2 of next calendar year, if you'll move on to the next slide, demolition will begin as Weston applies and receive, hopefully, brownfield remediation grants offered by the state of Ohio. And as you see, there's a substantial cost to the demolition. There's also an equally substantial cost that would be required to abate the alleged violations. And those would cost Weston about $850,000 or so. Weston remains willing to maintain the property as they have done so by removing graffiti and doing all necessary things that are reasonable. However, requiring Weston to remedy the brick and window violations as cited would cost over $800,000. And we believe that unreasonable, given that the property is set to be demolished in Q2 of next year. So with that being said, Weston is asking for a 2-year extension of time just to allow more than ample time to have the building demolished. Now, the current plans are set to have it demolished in Q2, but they would just ask for that additional time just in case it be necessary or delays in deconstruction are had.
Okay. There were any other comments?
John, would you like to add anything additional to that?
The only thing I'd like to add is, as Jamie mentioned, this is something we, Weston, have done before. We did it at the building at the corner of Berea Road and Madison Avenue, right around the corner from this property. De-tenanted a building, demolished it, built a new building, leased it up, and sold it. In this case, We've owned the building for a long time. We've actively moved out 4 or 5 of the tenants. There are 2 remaining that are meant to be out by the end of November. We're actively going through final environmental reviews in terms of what environmental remediation we'll need to do prior to demolition. And then it's just a matter of getting our drawings together, getting permitting to get going, first and second quarter of next year. So at this point, we just don't want to put money into remedying a facade that we're about to knock down within 6 months at this point.
All right, so, and our interest at this time is to abate the violations, okay? The rebuilding, all that kind of stuff, I don't see that before us. So the interest here is, like I said, to abate the violations, which it sounds like you're going to demolish it. And so what we're looking at is in the demolish, when are you going to have that complete? You mentioned 6 months?
I think that we'll be beginning demolishing in the second quarter of next year, pending permitting and things like that. So summer of next year, 9 months from now would be, when we hope to be demolishing the building.
Okay.
Between 6 and 9 months from now.
All right, Mr. Vanover.
So, Mr. Chairman, if we could go back to the previous slide. So looking at this document, Mr. Chairman, as the building official, we encourage development and applaud development. However, with concerns, if you can see that this document is based off of a walkthrough from October 12th of 2020. This quote was given March 7th of 2024. The appellate's testimony included a statement regarding the desire or the need to obtain brownfield grants, which is future money that may or may not come to fruition, and that's genuinely concerning. And then if you see if the base bid breakdown under the base bid total, there are 3 structures indicated in this proposal, and yes, it is a big number, but we're only speaking about one of those 3 buildings. And so, which is also, it's not an insignificant number, but I just want the board to be aware that we're only talking about one of the 3 buildings that are indicated here. We don't object to more time for a real plan that's going to go forward. I am concerned it's based on, speculation money. We would ask for no more than 6 months for the abatement. That by that time they can have their plans in for permitting in advance of all of these other things that they're working on. They can submit the permits for demolition now while they're waiting their other entitlements or decisions.
Okay, do you want to respond to that?
I'll let John respond to that. Is
Okay.
that a reasonable amount of time to apply for the permits? I think.
Yeah,
the
so I have
caveat there is
2
you won't have
comments.
it deconstructed by then, correct?
Yeah, so I have 2 comments. The reason that the bid is outdated, which we acknowledge, is that we did not want to evict any tenants or anything of that nature, right? So we had 7 tenants in the building. We needed to let those leases expire kind of naturally, as opposed to kicking tenants out. We did not want to go forward and, kick tenants to the curb so we could knock down the building. So all of those kind of naturally fell within this calendar year, 2025, which is why, we're now in the process of doing environmental remediation and getting new bids for all of this work, which is, where this outdated number comes from. That said, the request for a 6-month delay, I think, is perfectly reasonable. I think at that point, we will have completed our environmental reviews, we will have completed updated pricing, and we will be well underway on the drawing side of things, potentially submitting for drawings within 6 months to have the building demolished.
Okay, so it sounds like it's pretty much in line with, we could give you the 6 months and, then you'll be underway. That's what I'm hearing. So,
Correct.
okay, so, motion is to give, until, March 24, 2026, to abate the violations and start the process. Motion?
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Dank,
Second.
second by Mr. Maschke.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, notice to be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next docket is building docket A 182-25. 13004 Larchmere Boulevard, and it has been withdrawn. Next docket is a housing docket, A 079-25, 3557 West 136th Street, and that has also been withdrawn. So move to the next docket, housing docket A 080-25, 910-912 Eddie Road.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance issued on December 16th of 2024. Appeal was received on March 27th, 2025. Applicant was requesting time to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Building Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson, Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record?
Yes, it's Kimberly Webster, and I'm the owner of the property.
Okay, Ms. Webster, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Go ahead and proceed.
Okay, so I just requested additional time to do the repairs. I'm not quite sure of this process and how y'all landed at this property, but my parents live here, have had a lot of issues with getting work done since my dad died. He was the one who would keep everything up, and I don't live in the state. So you guys went out there, I received this notice. I tried to appeal several times and I didn't have a lot of luck, but eventually the notification got to you all. And then I am just now, getting word, this past few weeks about the hearing coming up now. So I was kind of waiting because I just didn't really know what to do. And it's not really clear when you guys send somebody there and then you just mail them a letter of violations and saying they have the option to appeal, but then don't really give the appeal process. So I could very well have had some of the work done by now, but I kind of was just waiting for the process to pan out. I need extra time on a go forward basis to get the things done. And it doesn't seem like a whole heck of a lot of stuff, but repairs nonetheless that I acknowledge need to be done. And like I said, it's just been hard since my dad died. My parents' a family house. It's been in the family from forever. And I have just got to get some people hired up to go out there. So I'm requesting additional time. I would like to also get through to the spring to be able to do the work. The 6 months that's been being granted. I realize those were commercial properties, but I just need more time being out of state to get workers out there to do it.
So you were looking for 6 months?
I am, sir. Yes.
All right, let me go over to Mr. Vanover.
Mr. Chairman, to the appellate, we have the owner as a Kimberly Sowell.
That's me.
That's you. Okay.
Yeah,
And you're,
Lisa Howell Webster. Well, I'm married, so
okay. So, and you stated that your mother lived,
yes, Rosie Webster, and Amos Webster, but he passed away.
Mr. Chairman, to the appellate, your mother lives in this home?
Yes,
Currently, she lives there.
yes, she's 87 years old. She lives there. Yes.
So, Mr. Chairman, to the appellate, I'm going to recommend that you reach out to the City of Cleveland Department of Aging. And
Okay.
if you call 216-664-2000 and ask for the Department of Aging, they will put you in contact with the Department of Aging to help you and your mother facilitate processes and other things. I can't make any promises of any resources available, but they can definitely help you with the processes. That being
Okay.
said, Mr. Chairman, as a senior owner occupied property, we don't object to 180 days to correct the violations.
Okay, motion is in order to grant 180 days, March 24th, 2026 to abate the violations. Motion?
Thank you, sir. Could you repeat the phone number for me, please? I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
One moment, ma'am. Go ahead, Mr. Chairman.
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Maskey, second by Mr. Bradley.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, notice is gonna be sent out within 2 weeks, and Mr. Vanover's giving you that number again, I believe.
Yes, it's a 216-664-2000. That's the main number for City Hall, and they can put you in contact with the Department of Aging.
Department of Ed. Thank you, Mr. Vanover. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Good
Okay.
luck.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, next docket is housing docket A 082-25, 4322 Bush Avenue.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance, issued on March 11th of 2025. Appeal was received March 31st of 2025, requesting for 60 days to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record?
Good morning. My name is Philip Gant, and I'm the owner of the property.
Okay, Mr. Kent, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and let us know what the plans are.
So, the property was crashed into by a drunk driver last year, and there was a delay in getting the work done due to trying to get the insurance from the drunk driver to pay for the repairs, which is what led to the violation in the first place. The work has been completed. By the time I had requested the time, I was also in the process of getting the work done. But after the work was completed, I found out that the contractor did not get a permit to complete the work. So the work is done. A permit was not pulled for the work, and that's where we're at today.
Okay, we'll go over to Mr. Vanover.
So, Mr. Chairman, the work does require a permit, and if the contractor didn't pull a permit, we need a permit to inspect from. Mr. Chairman, to the appellate, have you communicated this to your inspector?
Yes, I have.
And
he told I had some difficulty getting in contact with him because I reached out to him more than a week ago with no response. He finally called me back yesterday. He said that he went out to the property and confirmed that the work was done, but I would have to speak to you guys regarding any further action.
Mr. Chairman, we don't object to 120 days extension while we get this cleaned up.
Okay. Motion is in order for 120 days. It'll be January 24th, 2026, to abate the violations.
So
Motion.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, just for clarity, that would be the
Sir,
time.
hold on one moment. Sir, hold on one moment before
Okay,
discussion.
okay, sorry.
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Danks, second by Mr. Bradley. And what was the question?
My question was, that would be time to allow me to pull the permits? Is that?
You'll be able to
Okay.
contact back again to the inspector, and you will need to get a permit for this. And if you still have the contractor, if he has a drawing of what materials that were used, that would be helpful, and that should get it taken care of. I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, I'll have the chief inspector reach out to the appellant, and we'll work through the permitting and get all of that taken care of.
All right,
Okay,
there you go.
thank you.
Better yet. All right, thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Roll
Mr.
call.
Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you. Okay, next docket is housing docket A 83-25, 3201 Scranton Road, and it has been withdrawn. Next docket is housing docket A 084-25, 1247 East 112th Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is condemnation of the main structure. Issued on February 27th of 2025. Appeal was received on March 31st of 2025, requesting for 90 days to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record? Mr. Chairman, I do not see anyone from Elite Property Buyers LLC in the participants panel, nor is that person present in room 514 this morning.
Okay, Mr. Vanover, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I sure do.
Mr. Jacobson?
Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
And through the chairman to Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant and or docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
Through the chairman, the due process requirement of notice having been given to this appellant, the board can proceed with its hearing and ruling today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Vanover?
Mr. Chairman, this property has been sold since the violation. At least there is a certificate of disclosure in our system indicating a desire to sell it. So we ask that you deny more time, remand it back to the Department of Building and Housing. The photographs speak for themselves. This thing's not going to make it through the winter.
That's for sure. Okay, a motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property Division of Building and Housing for any further action.
So move.
Moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Housing docket A 085-25, 3417 East 118th Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance and condemnation of the garage. Issued on March 6th and March 12th of 2025. Appeal was received on April 3rd of 2025, requesting for 180 days to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson, Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record? You have to turn your mic on. Hit the button.
Yes, good morning. It's Mark Pinnock. I'm here regarding the violation of for my property. Okay. Sorry.
Were you able to hear him, Mr. Chairman?
His name?
Could you speak a little louder?
Mark.
It's kind of breaking up, but, you know what? Let me go ahead. So the appellant, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Okay, go ahead and proceed.
Yes. Over the past several months, I've been dealing with a serious heart-related issue that kept me from working and made it difficult to address the violation as quickly as I wanted. This property was left to me by my late father to maintain to compliance. I previously provided documentation on my condition, and I humbly ask for more time so I can complete the necessary work. If there are any resources or programs that might help, I will also be grateful to learn about them. Thank you for your time and consideration. I also have workers working on the house right now as we speak. Doing as much as we can do.
Okay, how old are these pictures?
These pictures, they look recent.
Okay,
The pictures were submitted by the inspector to the board yesterday on the date that we received. It says that these pictures were taken on March 11th of 2025.
okay. And you're looking at, how much more time do you need?
6 months.
6 months, is what you're looking, okay. And do you live at this property?
I live out of town.
I didn't catch that.
I live out of town.
You live out of town, okay.
Yes.
So this is a rental property?
Yes.
Okay, all right, Mr. Vanover.
No, Mr. Chairman, this is it's an investment property from, an out of town owner. And there are people that live next to this. We would ask that you deny more time, remand it back to the Department of Building and Housing. It should have never gotten to this condition. I mean, there's an expectation. As I've said, the property owners maintain them, but this house has neighbors. We ask that you deny more time and remand it back to the department.
Okay, a motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property division of Building and Housing for any further action.
Hello, I didn't get a chance to speak.
Who is this?
This is my
name is
witness.
My name is Alicia Vanier, and
Well, hold on. We'll have to swear you in. Okay. Miss, how do you say your last name?
Vanier.
Vanier. Okay. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes, I do.
And what's your relationship to this? You're the daughter?
I wish. No, I am like a second mother to him.
Oh, okay. All right. And do you live at this property?
No, I do not.
Okay. All right, and go ahead and.
Okay,
testimony.
first, I would like to explain that he does have a serious medical condition, and I also visited him out of town. He has had pretty much heart failure. He was hospitalized for almost 30 days. Once leaving the hospital, he was given a heart monitor to monitor his heart for 30 days. He was unable to work for numerous amount of months. And I understand that the condition of the property, but like I said, I'm like a mother to him because he came, his father brought him here. His mom lives in Jamaica. His father was murdered about 4 years ago. And this is the only property that, only thing that he has remaining of his father. So I, would humbly request that the court take this in consideration and give him an opportunity to fix the deficiencies, with this property. And it's not just the garage. There were other deficiencies that I believe that when I filed the paperwork, I put on there as well. So it's not just the garage that he has to take care of. There are multiple other violations that he also has to work on. But him not being living out of town, having a serious heart condition, heart failure, not working for a period of time, that he's basically on his own. He has like no one basically here. So I asked that the court, take it in consideration and give him some additional time, as well as maybe some information from the inspector on what would need a permit and what would not need a permit. And I'm asking that from listening to the previous cases where the previous person did not pull the permit. But I mean, based on his circumstances, his medical situation, and him having to try and do this all on his own, I am requesting that you take that in consideration.
Okay, well, thank you for your comments. And I can go back to Mr. Vanderbilt, but I don't think that the conditions are going to change with some time. But I believe that with the motion that we had put out there, he can still take care of the situation. Okay, it's just that there's uncertainty as to how much time he's going to need in the process, and then he can work with an inspector. He can still take care of the things, and I'm not sure what his resources are to be able to do that. Okay. But I think that the proper move is to remand the property to the Division of Building and Housing for further action.
Mr. Chairman, the appellant wanted to state something else to you.
The garage is actually cleaned off and everything is, the trees on the side is cut down. Everything is clean right now. I have current pictures that you guys do not have. I could show you.
So it doesn't look like this?
No, it does not look like this at the moment, no. It's clean. Everything is clean. The only thing there is the roof is ripped off. We're gonna put a tarp over it. We're having roofers come on to work on the roof. It's completely clean right now.
Okay, so and we're showing that it is in a condemned state, so it has to be fixed up totally. Mr. Vanover, anything changed with you?
Mr. Chairman, no, nothing. Remanding it back to the department does not prevent any work from being done. And while I try to empathize with the circumstances and the conditions, there's nothing in the appellate statement that leads me to believe that it's going to get easier with him being out of town and him still maintaining possession of the property. Just looking through historic photographs, this property's been in similar condition for some period of time. We ask that you remand it back to the Department of Building and Housing.
Okay, so we're going back to the motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property Division of Building and Housing for any further action. Motion?
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Denk. Second. Okay, we're not getting a second. Second. Mr. Bradley, second.
Mr. Bradley?
Just
Yes.
wait, discussion,
What's that?
discussion.
Oh, yes, go ahead, Mr. Maskey.
Although I could be sympathetic with Mr. Vanover that we have an out-of-town owner and we have not seen photographs of the work that's been done.
I have photos.
Let me finish. Should we take into consideration to give him a little more time since he has taken the initiative that he has cleaned out the garage? I mean, he is on record saying that it is cleaned out from what we're seeing.
Yeah, you know, the other part to that is that he is out of town. And we have other violations according to his witness. So he still can do all this is the point. I mean, he can continue on and correct the violations. I don't know how much extra time do you think about giving him? Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I understand that. And we're moving into the winter months, which means it may or may not be easy, especially being out of town, to handle this. I just bring that up for discussion. You know,
Okay.
this is not a normal occurrence but that I usually object to these things.
Yes, and if he was living here, 100%, 100% would agree with you. Absolutely.
Okay. All right. I call the vote.
Okay.
Mr. Bradley?
Yes.
Mr. Maskey?
Yes.
Mr. Dink?
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher?
Yes. Okay, a notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you.
So you didn't give me time, but you can.
Okay, next docket is
Okay, and I have 2 weeks to do so. Okay. Thank you.
thank you. Next docket is housing docket A-145-25, 3202 Marvin Avenue, and it has been withdrawn. The next docket is housing docket A-146-25, 3361 East 135th Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance, issued on May 14th of 2025. Appeal was received June 11th of 2025, requesting for 1 year to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson, Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record? Mr. Chairman, I do not see a Nicole Warren in the participants panel, nor is that person present in room 514 this morning.
Okay, Mr. Vanover, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Mr. Jacobson?
Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
And through the chairman to Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant and/or docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
Through the chairman, the due process requirement of notice have been given to this appellant. The board can proceed with its hearing and ruling today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Vanover?
Mr. Chairman, this violation notice was born out of an internal complaint and issued by our systematic code enforcement unit. Short of any further information, there was a request for a year. We are now at 6 months. We would ask that you, there's been no inspections or indication of work moving forward. We would ask that you deny and remand it.
Okay, looking at the photographs, the roofing material seems odd at best, but I mean, the house looks good. What actually are they finding wrong with it? Or is it have to do with that roof?
Bear with me, Mr. Chairman.
Grass, roof debris, and roof permit.
So, Mr. Chairman, we are, I'm attempting to pull the report open.
Cannot afford to replace it.
Who is it that's in the background talking?
Sorry, that was me, Mr. Chairman. I was
Oh.
asking Carmela, that Patty, that was asking her to look at the VN. Sorry.
Okay, all right.
So, Mr. Chairman, we have, the notice of violation is for roofing material and or sheathing deteriorated, loose or missing, contains high grass and weeds, and that a building permit is required for the roof. So it looks like, it looks like there's multiple layers of material that are not present on the roof. It looks like it's some sort of slate or composite roof based on the violation notice and this. I will also remind the board that while we have a tendency to see some properties that are in pretty rough shape and that are pretty deteriorated, that is not the standard, right? The standard is that their roof and the siding and these things are maintained to their original approval. And while, it may be minor in nature, comparatively speaking to some of the other things that we see, as we continue systematic inspections of property, we will continue to see both major and minor violations. So I renew our request to deny and remand it back to the department.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
before we take a vote, we do have the applicant.
Oh, you've got them. Okay. All right. Are they with you?
She's online.
Oh, he's online. Okay. Can we hear from him?
Nicole, you need to unmute your mic. And you have to be sworn in.
Hello?
Oh, I can
You
barely
need to
hear.
turn your volume up.
Hello?
Hello, is this
Do not want it that way.
Ms. Warren?
Portion of the fee
Hello?
collected, $90 collected upfront.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, you're going in loud and clear. Could I have your name?
You can hear me now, you said?
I can. Can you hear us?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, and your name?
Yes, it is Nicole Warren.
You're Nicole Warren. Okay, Ms. Warren, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Then let us know then what the plans are here.
Okay, so there was a grass cut and a roof sheathing violation. And so I got in contact, well, I reached out by phone and email to the inspector, sent the pictures that of the remedy of the grass cut. Been working with the city since I have limited income and was trying to request a year for the permits and roof abatement or fixture repairs.
Okay, do you live here? Ms. Warren,
I'm sorry.
do you live in this house?
This is my house and I've been there working on it.
Okay. Okay, and yeah, how much more time do you need?
Well, so I got some estimates done. It's just that with money and everything, I did the mayor did send me over some limited income programs that I have to work through. It's just that they take a while. Even my lead program took 2 years. So I can request a year, but it seems like the backup might be a little longer. So I would at least maybe try to pick this up next June or so. I would want to have it abated by then. It's just that the program's taking a little long. I do have some estimates. It's just that I don't have a full-time job right now, so I'm trying to build up the money to get the roof repairs. But all the little sheathing is cleaned up. There's no more sheathing because it's now down to the clay of the roof, the slate portion.
Okay, so it was slate that's on there?
Well, it was slate originally, and then there was whoever had it before me put roofing on top of that. All that pretty much is blown off now. So it's just slate, and slate is not falling off, but all the fiberglass material roofing sheet, that's all gone now.
Is it leaking
But
inside?
there's no leaks inside.
Okay.
That's another reason why I didn't address it urgently.
All right, Mr. Vanover.
So, Mr. Chairman, I don't think I was clear on the answer to the appellate. This is an owner occupied structure. You live in this home?
No.
Okay. And Mr. Chairman, to the appellate, so it's not, this is a rental property. And what is the expectation for the property?
Well, right now it's been vacant for years. I'm just trying to. It takes time to fix it up because I have to have money to fix it up, so that I can, move forward. Whether I rent it, whether I sell it, it's been sitting for a certain amount of years. I'm just trying to fix it and get it to where I can move to the next step. I'm not sure what that is at the moment.
Mr. Chairman, this is speculation. This is a speculation property with no resources to repair it. We ask that you deny more time and remand it back to the Department of Building and Housing.
Okay, a motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property to Division of Building and Housing for any further action.
So move. Second.
Moved by Mr. Bradley, second by Mr. Maschke.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you.
Okay, of how much time to repair?
You're not given any time. You can continue and to repair the property, but it's because it is considered to be in a rental stage. You're not living in the property. We're remanding it, and you're gonna have to work with the city.
Oh, okay. So that means that the violation would stay, and I need to work with the city to get the roof.
Yes,
done?
you can continue on,
Okay.
get it done, okay? Because they would like to see that happen for sure. Okay?
Okay, but I was requesting some time to get it done, but you're saying that's being rejected?
It's rejected, yes. You're
And
not
can
gonna
I
have more
find
time.
out why?
You can continue on because the time that you're saying is taking way longer than it should. And this is a rental property. And it, like I said, it's different if you were living in the property, but if it's rental property. And so it's
There's no
a
one in
business.
there. I don't understand.
It doesn't make any difference. It still needs to be taken care of.
Yeah, I understand that, and I'm working on it, but I just don't understand because I don't have the money right now.
Well,
Why I
you
can't be given time to
continue.
get the roof.
You keep in
Mr.
touch.
Chairman, this is Patty, that you finished this hearing and I'm empathetic with her plight, but you've completed this and we have other appellants in room 514. She can
Okay.
seek advice where she needs it with the appropriate people.
Okay, very good.
Oh, okay, just trying to understand. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Next docket is housing docket A 148-25, 9845 Lake Avenue.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance, issued on May 15th of 2025. Appeal was received June 13th of 2025, requesting for 8 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson, Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record?
I am Darius Gavris. I'm here on behalf of my parents.
Okay, and you'll be the only one giving testimony?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll swear you in. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and proceed.
I want to thank everybody for having the opportunity. I was in the process of fixing this for my parents prior to the notice, but since the notice, I have accelerated and we have the belief to have the funds already secured to complete the roof replacement. And I believe the gutters are also in question. So we are complying with the request to replace the roof. I'm currently getting different quotes from different roofers. The main issue is we are dealing with two elderly people with very troublesome medical issues, which makes the process a little bit more difficult. So that is why I'm requesting additional time in order to get the people to show up and actually give us quotes and start the repairs. I am not sure if I'm the only one, but the consistency of the contractors and them showing up and the time they request, it just seems so bizarre to me. It's months and months, and so I'm not quite sure exactly what time frame I'm going to be dealing with in terms of the contractors completing the work. So I will. It is an active process right now. We are actively currently working on it as soon as we can. But it has to, during a conversation with the inspector, I understand it has to be done by a certified roofing contractor. So we are going through the process that he suggested we do. I also mentioned to him the precarious state of my parents' health, and he suggested that I will ask the committee respectfully to assign us more time to complete this. It is a priority and this is exactly what we're working on right now. I am working on right now.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, we don't object to 180 days to abate the violations.
Okay, a motion is in order to go to January 20 or March 24th, 180 days, 2026 to abate the violation. Motion?
So move.
Moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Maschke.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Good luck.
Oh, thank you all.
Next docket is housing docket A 149-25, 1444 East 53rd Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance issued on May 13th of 2025. Appeal was received on June 13th of 2025, requesting for 6 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Building Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson, Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative please state your name for the record? That's. Oh, it's Lieutenant Alexia. Mr. Chairman, I do not see Logan Ashcraft in the participants panel, nor is that person present in room 514 this morning.
Mr. Vanover, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Mr. Jacobson?
Through the chairman and Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
And through the chairman and Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant and or docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
Through the chairman, the due process requirement of notice having been given to this appellant, the board can proceed with its hearing and ruling today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Vanover?
Mr. Chairman, I think the pictures speak for themselves. This property owner, we have an alternate address for this property owner in North Royalton, as well as this property. So we would ask that you deny more time, remand it back to the Department of Building and Housing.
A motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property division of building and housing for any further action.
So move.
Motion by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Denk.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Next docket is housing docket A 150-25, 12500 Park Hill Avenue.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance issued on May 19th of 2025. Appeal was received June 16th of 2025, requesting for 6 days to complete abatement of the violation. Present for today's hearing, Chief Building Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson, Law. Would the appellant or his or her representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record?
Yes, hello, I'm Stephen Davis, and I am the son of one of the owners of the house. She's deceased.
Okay, Mr. Davis, do you swear to or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Davis, go ahead and let us know what the plans are.
Yeah, well, as you can see from the pictures, I've done all the necessary work. When the violation was issued, I was in the process, like I said, I'm going through Right now, I'm going through probate to get the house in my name. So I'm actually, you see, the pictures I put up, I've done everything that's been, issued in the violations.
You completed the work. Did you get a final inspection?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I haven't gotten, yeah.
Okay, let's go to Mr. Vanover.
Mr. Chairman, we don't object to 90 days to finish up and to get a final inspection.
Okay, motion is in order for December 24th, 90 days, 2025, to abate the violations.
Don't move.
Moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Denk.
Mr. Chairman, what was that date again?
It's, I believe you
Christmas
said 90,
Eve.
December 24th, 2025.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. All right, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Okay, next docket is the permit time extension housing docket A 078-25. We've got a, in parentheses, A 113-24. 6610 Lansing Avenue.
Application and fees are in order. This is a permit, a notice of appeal for a permit extension to the following permits: B 210-03919, P as in Paul 210-04162, and H as in Henry 210-04165. We originally heard this docket. Sorry, Mr. Chairman, 1 second. We previously heard this appeal back on October 23rd of 2024. The board had granted Ms. Johnson until April 22nd of 2025 to complete the work that was started underneath those permits. Present for today's hearing, Chief Building Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson, Law. Would the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record?
May Johnson, I'm the owner.
Okay, Ms. Johnson, go ahead and let us know.
Okay, so when I came the first time, I wasn't really aware of the process, and the permits are still open. I know the electrical permit is already closed, and then I do have the money to fix the property. And then, so what I realized when April came that I didn't have it ready, then I filed in May, I filed to get an appeal to September, not realizing that the rain, because I have other property with the rain and the cutting of the grass, and it just, I didn't ask for enough time. I physically do the work myself.
Mr. Chairman, I'm sorry, ma'am. We're having did you swear everybody in?
Oh, she didn't swear me in. Nope.
So if you could swear, you're right, Dan. Dan was right. If you could swear in Mr. Vanover and Ms. Johnson, thank you.
Okay, did I swear her in? No, evidently. Okay, Ms. Johnson, Mr. Vanover, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Ms. Johnson, I think we swore you in, though, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might have.
Okay, well, go ahead and proceed on.
So the property is clean. I keep it clean. I'm paying the utility bills over there. So I keep everything up. I make sure that it's manicured. There is no exterior. It's not an eyesore to the city. I got a mural on the front. I didn't realize Ain't no help. Like that other guy said, there is no labor. I mean, the young people don't work. I'm 64 years old, but I still physically get up and do all my work. I cut all my own grass. Like the zero turn, I pull the trailer out. So I do all the work. What I realized is the summer was moving so fast with 5 days of rain and 1 day clear, 5 more days of rain. And then, so when I came in May and I asked for that extension to September, you know, you can't predict Cleveland weather. I had no idea that it was gonna rain in April, May, June, July, and so I'm still doing this thing with the weather, the interior, the exterior, just the weather alone. And I maintain more than just this property here, but no complaints from the, you know, I keep it manicured, I keep it clean. When you ride over there, it's just a nice spot. I even cut the yard next door to the property when I cut mine, because I don't really have grass in front of that. But I do cut the empty lot next door to it to make sure that is not. All I'm asking is if I can get 6 months to this going, I really want the property. I really do. And I physically do the work by myself. So I do all my own drywall, my own painting, I got all my own tools, I get everything I got included, I got cordless. I just need more time. And then the 2 people that I reached out to over the summer, construction, we in season. So when we in season, everybody busy. But I bet in the next couple of weeks, like, you got any work? You got any work? They're going to be asking. But when May came, everybody was waiting. We were waiting. We was waiting on the weather to change, and the weather beat all of us up. The weather, the rain, mainly. I ain't got no excuse except the rain. The rain beat me up so bad this year with the weather. It just did. So if I can get 6 months, I'll go in there. Y'all will be happy with it. I'll be happy with it. I'll be happy it's done. I'm not here to talk about I ain't got the money. I got the resources to fix that property up. I really do. But people don't show up. The contractors, or the trees didn't show up. They just don't. It's just the way it is these days. So that guy who said people don't show up and you can't get an appointment and all that, they do not. And anybody I know that's working in the field, they treat me like a friend. Oh, girl, I'll get to you. I don't need it. I need you to put me on schedule with everybody else. That ain't how they do. So I will be physically putting that house together, the rest of the house together by myself.
All right, let me go over to Mr. Vanover.
Mr. Chairman, this is the second extension on a 2019 condemnation. And though I try to empathize, we've heard that contractors and workers won't show up, but yet the appellant is also doing it all herself. And the reason was that nothing has happened, and nothing has happened on this property on any of the.
That ain't the case. Oh,
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, go ahead, Mr. Vanover.
Nothing has happened on these, and then it's a matter of, it's the other properties that she is maintaining as well as the rain. At this point, we ask that you deny more time, do not extend the permits. She still has the opportunity to pull permits and rehab the property. But for the 5 years that this has been condemned and multiple permit extensions, there's been no progress. And this is a very similar defense as what we heard last time when this board extended the permits. We ask that you deny more time in the matter.
that's not the case.
Well,
That's not the case.
That was the case.
No, the city broke my doors, and I went and repaired them after they were looking for that little boy who they thought was in that property. I put the new windows in, under those boards and the windows. That is not the case. They did that. I did not, and I repaired it. They broke in my property, kicked my door in, looking for that little boy that's still lost. That 15-year-old boy. Somebody said they seen that little boy in there. That is not fair. So even when I had it up, the city did that. The police was out there. They went in my trailer. That is not the case. I'm just asking. I would not ask again. If y'all give me the 6 months, allow me just to fix my property. Yes, I do, but y'all ain't got no other violations on me. Y'all ain't got no other properties that I got a problem with. So if this is the only one that I got to contend to, I am asking y'all. I apologize. I can give you an apology, but I have the resources. I ain't sat here like everybody else and said, oh, I'm 64, but I've maintained the money and I saved the money. And my taxes are current. My taxes is current and my bills are current over over there. And for the 5 years y'all said ain't nobody been in there. First of all, when I first got the property, they just continued to break in, break in, break in, break in, break in. Now there's a fence, so they cannot. So I have done. And I'm just asking y'all, give me the 6 months, and y'all will not be disappointed. Let me work off the permits that was there. I'm just asking that.
All right, I'm gonna put the motion out there. The motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property division of building and housing for any further action.
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Dank,
Second.
second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes.
So y'all
Okay.
denying it?
Yes, we have denied more time, and the board is unanimous in this. So anyways, you'll get a notice within 2 weeks. Thank you.
Y'all need to be more fair with us landlords out here dealing with all these folks. Y'all really too. I come down here. I can't. Y'all do what y'all do, but y'all need to be a little more understanding with us for real, for real. I'm not sitting back not doing anything. I'm not sitting back doing anything. That is so unfair. So they sat here, they ain't had no money and all that, and y'all give them more time. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it, because I'm gonna fix my property, and then y'all gonna see some pictures of it, and then y'all gonna say, yes, okay.
Very good. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think that's the last docket. We got approval of resolutions. We got docket A 07025 through A 077-25. Motion?
Motion for approval.
Second.
I got one question.
Moved and seconded.
Second.
Yeah, we got it. It's moved and seconded.
I think I heard Mr. Bradley. Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. We have approval of minutes for September 10th, 2025. Are there any additions or corrections?
No.
Okay. Motion?
So move.
Second.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Is there anything else to come before us?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. The appellant for docket 14925. I believe is calling user number 4. Is your name Logan Ashcraft?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
you need to go back and open up that docket.
Okay. Housing docket A 149-25, 1444 East 53rd Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance, issued on May 13th of 2025. Appeal was received on June 13th of 2025, requesting 6 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing.
Logan Ashcraft?
One second, sir.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Chairman, they're going to find Vin over. He has blocked off.
No.
Present for today's hearing, Chief Building Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record?
Logan Ashcraft, and I'm the owner.
Okay, Mr. Ashcraft, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead and tell us what your plans are for this property.
Well, I plan on siding the house. First, I'm going around and fixing all the rotten wood and whatnot that's there, and then I plan on siding it and putting a new roof on it. We've already started progress on the inside, but I had squatters move in there and they absolutely destroyed the home, and I couldn't get them out for a while. But now I finally have them out, and I started to work on it again. And I think they're the ones that had called the city on me and reported all the violations because they left so much garbage in the yard. It was ridiculous. That's why
Okay.
you see the blue tent in front of the fence, because that was them that did that.
You were requesting 6 months to complete the abatement of the violations?
Yes, sir. And I got some of it done, but I did not get all of it done because my contractor was, doing other things as well. So I'm just requesting more time if that's possible.
All right, let me ask Mr. Vanover.
Mr. Chairman, the condition of the property is obvious based on these photographs. Squatters or no squatters, that the property owners have a responsibility. Most of this is, this is all, the violation of this is all exterior. We ask that you do deny more time, remand it back to the department. All of this work can still take place, but this is sitting in the neighborhood where people live around here. And it's just, it's not acceptable.
Okay, as Mr. Vanover said, it's exterior and it is an eyesore for sure. Motion is in order, deny more time, remand the property division of the building housing for any further action.
So
So
what's gonna
moved.
happen?
Moved by Mr. Maskey,
Second,
second by Mr. Dank.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Bradley,
Oh, you bet.
Mr. Dink,
yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks.
So what's gonna happen now?
But you can fix it up.
I mean, I
that-
plan on
more
I plan on
time.
doing it. I've already bought the siding and everything. It's just a matter of doing it. That's all.
Well, then that's what you gotta do. Do it. You
So
know,
I mean, do I have to worry about it being torn down, or do I have to worry about fines?
Mr.
anything like that?
Chairman, you can't advise him. If he has questions, he can reach out to his inspector that was on the violation notice that he's received. But he's presumed to
read
know, sir, he's presumed to know what he's supposed to be doing as a property owner that you've concluded the hearing.
right on. Okay,
Well, thanks for
Um,
your guys' help. That's fucking wonderful.
thank you.
Oh, that's lovely.
Okay, is there anything else to come before us?
No.
Okay. We are now adjourned.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Are we good?
She's taking us off YouTube. Thank you.